I'm going to show you how to prepare a delicious, simple fish cakes with charred corn and zucchini salad. The first thing we need to do is take our potatoes and peel them. So I want you to take 3 to 4 large potatoes, peel these, and we're going to chop them up into small pieces before adding them into the pot of boiling water. Once you've peeled your potato, you want to make sure you cut a nice flat surface by cutting the potato in half so that it's got a nice surface that it can rest on so you can cut it nice and securely. And then cut your potato into small pieces, put it into a large bowl before we add the whole bowl of potato into the pot of boiling water. By cutting it up nice and small, it means that it's going to cook through nice and quickly, and then we can mash it and make it part of our fish cakes. The potatoes are going to take about 5 or 6 minutes before they're soft in the pot of boiling water. So in the meantime, we're going to get started on the rest of our fish mixture. Now I've got my parsley here. I'm just going to basically roll it up into a tight ball there and just slice this. Okay, so run your knife through. It's completely fine if you get some of these stems. In fact, I would encourage that. There's so much flavour in the stems of the herbs, just like these little guys here. Just chop them up a little bit into small pieces, and that'll add a lot of flavour and texture into the fish cake. It's now time to add our egg along with our parsley and tuna. So the egg yolk in particular provides us with a really valuable source of vitamin D, which is important for strong bone development. The tuna also provides us with a really important source of protein as well as healthy fats. And obviously our parsley, a lovely freshness. You know what will work nicely in here? Some fresh dill. While we're waiting for our potatoes to soften, all we're going to do now is create a really simple little tomato and a zucchini ribbon salad. So all you need to do is slice your tomatoes in half, just like that. And then with your zucchini ribbon, what we're going to do is we're going to repeatedly go over the same part of the zucchini, just like this. And you get these lovely little ribbons that you could not achieve with a knife, but they have lovely and beautiful texture, and they look gorgeous as well. A great way to incorporate an extra vegetable into your salad. So we're going to add these little ribbons in as well, along with a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and that'll be great. Our potatoes are now all soft, so we've just strained them. I'm putting them back into the pot that they were cooking in, and that's going to help us basically mash them all together now. So what we're going to do is take our masher, just get it in here, and squish it all together. A good job for the kids to get them in the kitchen. We've decided to use tuna here today, and we're using tuna because it's often something that people have got available in their pantries at home. So now what I've got in here is I've got my tuna mix along with my potatoes that we've mashed up. Combine this all together. Okay, it's always easier to add a little less at the start. You can always add more, but it's quite difficult in these mixed dishes to remove something. It's now time to cook our tuna patties. So what we're going to do, I've got a nice heavy base frying pan over here on high heat getting warm. And while that's getting warm, just take a small handful of our tuna mixture, put it into the palm of your hand and create a little patty. Then basically put it in our breadcrumbs here. Dust it evenly, and then place it on our baking paper over here until we're ready to add it to the frying pan. I've added a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to our pan here, and it's nice and warm. We're now going to carefully take our tuna patties and place them into the pan. We want a nice gentle sizzle, just like that. They are delicate, you do have to be careful. We've got some egg and potato in there, but these are the only 2 ingredients that are really working essentially as glue to hold our patties together. Now space them around the pan nice and evenly. Let them cook on one side until they get nice and golden brown before we remove them from the pan. Really try to refrain from touching the patties now so they don't fall apart. Our tuna patties and our salad are already assembled on the plate. All we're going to do now is give our corn a quick little cook in the pan, a little drizzle of olive oil, and we're just going to roll it around in there, leave it in the pan, and let it get a little bit of colour on it. Slippery little suckers. Okay, so our corn is getting these lovely little bits of char on them, which is exactly the way we want them to be. So they are done. Okay, we'll get them out of the pan. Beautiful. Lovely. And then we're going to add to our corn a little bit of this grated parmesan as well. because that's just going to melt and become all beautiful and stretchy and gooey over the top. And there you have it. These are our tuna patties with charred corn, as well as our little zucchini ribbon salad. We hope you enjoyed this dish. For more recipes just like this one, check out healthpromotion.com.au.